everybody, I'm Erin. Welcome back to Waiting Moose, and today I'm going to be talking about the Serial Killers Goodreads group. I'm afraid that in March I kind of really fell down on that group management and picking books for April. All of that, just none of it got done because of the state of the world over there. So first I'm going to start out with a recommendation, a booktuber that I think you guys should be watching. And for that, I'm going to go to Paperback Junkie. Actually, no, I've shouted him out already. Damn it. Okay, not Paperback Junkie. That moment when you have an idea and all of a sudden your mind goes blank. Who have I been watching recently? I don't even know. Becky at Becky Ford. You've probably already are reading her or watching her because, guys, she's great. And I know I found her because she was recommended to me by other people, but Becky at Becky Ford, I'll leave a link down below. She's great. She talks very calmly and knowledgeably about books. She doesn't read a lot of YA fiction. She reads a lot of other stuff. I feel like I've just watched her videos and I'm like, completely blanking. I've had a bit because I haven't, the last half of March, I did nothing. I did no reading, I did no recording, I did no editing, very little of anything, right? And so now I'm trying to catch up on all the booktube videos and I am so far behind you guys. And I'm just, so I've been watching and watching and watching and watching, and it's really hard to remember who does what and when and how. So Becky Ford, and Becky at Becky Ford, and absolutely go check her out. Her videos are just great, and she's a great personality to watch. So now I'm going to get into what I'm doing, and that is the Serial Killers book group. I'm going to leave, obviously it's already like the 8th of April, so we're not going to have any books to read in April. I am trying to finish actually both of the books or series that we started in January. So I still have the 23 by Linwood Barclay to read, and I have Say Yes to the Marquess by Tessa Dare, which is the second in the Castles Ever After series. So I'm like kind of disturbingly behind, guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing in April, and I'm very sorry about that. But in May, we need to pick some books. And I don't know if anyone has noticed, but I've actually gone and added a new section to put your series TBRs. And what I'm doing with that for mine is I'm actually listing all of the series that I have been reading in 2018. So these are ones I'm trying to force myself, like I've got 70 some outstanding series right now according to my big book spreadsheet. I think it might be more than that, but I could be wrong. So I'm in the 70s, somewhere between 70 and 100 series that I'm outstanding on. It's like I've been reading, when I added all of the books that are the series that I've been reading this year, I've read one for most of them, right? Well, that's not going to finish any series for me. That's not even going to help me get caught up on series. So what I decided to do was I'm not going to put all of my series in that list. I'm going to try to focus on the ones I've got in there. Just so you know, I'm actually caught up on 3 series because I only had one book to read in each of the 3 series. So that's done. Yay! Score some stats for me. But then I've got some of my longer series in there, right? Like the Ian Rankin Inspector Rebus series and all of that. So by all means, go and add the series that you guys are reading. And then maybe we can find some series that we've got in common where we're all in the same place and we can encourage each other to finish the series that we're currently working on. Or if you're not too far into a series, maybe there's someone else that wants to start that series and get caught up with you. So please go and do that, and it'll help me see what everyone else is reading. And even if you put like maybe a wish list post of series you'd like to start and want to see on the channel, or on the channel and on the Goodreads group, because I had some great ideas when I started this, and I think I fried my brain in March, and I can't remember what any of them are, and so I'm trying to get through the vast number of long series that I have, and to do that now, I've got sort of a list that I'm working on that I've read books already this year from those authors, so I'm going to try to continue reading those as much as I can, but unfortunately, most of those I don't have on my shelves. I have like the next book on my shelf. I don't have like 2 or 3 books on my shelves. So then that goes against my plan to like get through the books on my shelves. So then I feel like I have to go and buy it, which is why I actually went to the thrift stores the other day, because I wanted to see if I could find the next book in the Ian Rankin series, which is frustrating the heck out of me because I know I have it. It is in this house somewhere. Sorry, I saw something over there and I'm like, oh, maybe that's it. It's not. I won't even tell you what it is because that's how, like, yeah. Anyway, so I really want to, because I've got at least the next book in the series, if not the one after that. I've even tried Indigo. I went to Indigo on my way home from work one day because I'll get a gift card, and they didn't have the next in the series. It's like Dead Souls. I need Dead Souls, Dead Souls, Dead Souls. But the frustrating thing is it's in this house somewhere. I own the book. I know I've shelved it, and I can't find it. But the book after that, I've got 2 copies of. What? I swear, I've got Dead Souls. So anyway, so that's frustrating me a little bit. Do any of you read Ian Rankin? Because seriously, I'm like so far behind on that one. I think I've read 9 or 10 out of the books, and there's 21 or 22 or 23 in the 20s now, or 19, somewhere in there, in the low 20s, high teens, and I'm just like, I'm so far behind. But yeah, so that's where I sit on the serial killers group, and where we stand on that. I've got a large number of first in series back here, and I'd love to start with some of those, right? Like Ed McBain's 87th Precinct series. Love to start that, but it's a really long one. I don't know if you guys would be on board with that. Like, do you want to do a long series? This is a video I should have posted in March or even February after we first started. But now that we're here, hey, tell me what, like, is that something you'd want to do? Like, do you want, I need to start Tana French's In the Woods, and apparently I need some motivation to get started on that one. So is that something other people out there want to start? Yeah, so, oh my god, I've got so many books on my first in series shelf, and it's worse. This is a first in series shelf, this one down here, except for The Woman in Cabin 10. I've read that. It's sitting there waiting for me to do a video on it so I can unhaul it, because I love the cover. And I've got another shelf up here. This one up here that you can sort of see is all first in series as well. But most of them are very long series. So I have like, no clapping, Aaron. I have like, I've got a great selection of books. I've got some cozy mysteries. Do you guys like cozy mysteries? I've got some romance, historical romance. Do you guys like historical romance? I've got some contemporary mysteries. I've got classic mysteries. I've got mysteries after mysteries. You guys know this. You've seen my channel. This one is actually first in a series, but I don't think the second one's even published yet. Is that something you guys are interested in? Like, that would be reading one a year instead of one a month like I've been working on. But this is Darktown by Thomas Mullen, and it's actually about the first black detectives in Atlanta. The Atlanta Police Department is forced to hire its first black officers. So I think that would be like, come on, Atlanta, Georgia in, doesn't give me a time period, but I mean, the end papers are just delightful. If you know, like that kind of thing. So those are the kind of things I've got. I've got some Stuart McBrides. I've got both the Logan McRae series and Birthdays for the Dead, which is another series apparently of his that I haven't started. Yeah, you know what? Talk amongst yourselves. Well, don't talk amongst yourselves. Give me some comments down below about what direction you'd like to see this go. Longer series, shorter series. You know, do you have any series that you're in the middle of you want some help with, or you want some motivation to read? Any series that I've been reading that are on my series list in the Goodreads page that you're like, oh hey, I'm around there, let's read that. I'd love to have some feedback from you guys on this because I don't know what I'm doing. This may be now obvious. But yeah, so I've also got the Nalini Singh Slave to Sensation books up there. If anyone wants a nice naughty fantasy read, got that. Yeah. And the Kelly Armstrong, I've got Stolen, which is the first in the series. I don't know which series that is. So anyway, let me know what you think and what direction you guys want to see this channel go. So, or not channel, but that Goodreads group go, because yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.